Well, this is gonna be entertaining. Yo guys, Mr. Fazzones here, back with another video. Now I had to make this video happen before the release of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 happens. And there are already spoilers and links floating around the internet right now. So good lord, this month is almost over because I am not getting spoiled. So as you read the title and looked at the thumbnail, today's video is the one. Ladies and gentlemen, the FNAF plush collection of 2025. Now here's how this will go. Because I've been thinking about it for a while. I will be starting from FNAF 1 all the way to custom plushies I have recently. So without further ado, let's introduce the FNAF plush collection of 2025. Jumping right off the Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Now I gotta tell ya, most of these plushies are just gonna be Funko. So, anyways, let's get started. First off, we obviously have Freddy Fazbear. Oh, and look at him. Look at him. Well, he's getting pretty old. Yeah, he's getting really old. Alright, get over there, you. Then we got Bonnie. Then we got the most ugly one of the wave, Chica. Then we got Foxy. Then I got another Foxy, but it's not what you think. It's not a specific plush like one of these four. We got a Foxy My Emoji plush, and I call it Foxy Jr. Then we got Golden Freddy, probably one of the best here, with the FNAF 1 wave I have. One character that I had to specifically put in this wave because he has nowhere to go, and he's from Fredbear's Family Diner. Spring Bonnie, except it's X Smarts. Alright, now time for our two jumbo plushies. Starting right off with Mr. Cupcake. Then I had to include this one because I know he's from FNAF VR Help Wanted, but I just wanted to include him here with Spring Bonnie because they're both Spring Bonnie but differently designed. We got Mr. Jumbo Glitch Trap, and now, ladies and gentlemen, that is our FNAF 1 wave. These characters made it to the plush collection of 2025. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plushies here in total for wave 1. Now, for our next wave. Right off up next, we got Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, I don't have all the toy animatronics, but I will be trying to cop them next year in 2026 for the future plush collection of 2026. So let's get started because I only have 2 variants of each other, and those are Toy Foxy, or people mostly call this Funtime Foxy. It's pretty controversial, but I kind of call it Toy Foxy. I know this is just Funtime Foxy from FNAF World. Get over there. Then we got the second variant, my favorite personally, the Mangle. Funko called this Nightmare Mangle, but it's not Nightmare Mangle, it's just Mangle. Loving the sharp teeth and the silver arms. Next up, my favorite, honestly, has got to be the puppet, the marionette. Love it, the mask, everything. And unfortunately, last but not least for this wave, there's only one more character, sadly. Yes, this only counts up to 4. I have Shadow Freddy. Now, what you're looking at, this isn't even the real Shadow Freddy, but it looks accurate. Yep, accurate looking, but it's not real. I mean, it's taller like the 10th year anniversary Golden Freddy I have, in my first wave. And this is our short-lived Five Nights at Freddy's 2 wave. Until now, until 2026, y'all. Anyways, but this isn't even the shortest wave I have. So let's get to the next one. Boo!
I always come back.
Alright then, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is up next. As you can see, the whole room is glowing green a little bit. So, let's get started, shall we? Because I only have 2 FNAF 3 plushies. Yeah, this wave is a little bit short. Starting with the main antagonist of FNAF 3, the only real character, we got OG Springtrap. The reason why I say OG Springtrap is because I have another Springtrap and it's not the original. And then last but not least, we got Phantom Foxy, my favorite plush. One of my favorite plushies. I love the way he's just so shiny. The only one I'm missing from this FNAF 3 wave is Phantom Balloon Boy. I'll probably get him soon in the future of 2026. Maybe. But yeah, this is kind of boring. So let's move on to the next wave. Alright, FNAF 4, we got Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Foxy, and my number 1 favorite plush. That was always my dream plush of getting. Nightmare Cupcake. And not gonna lie, this is pretty solid. The only one I'm missing is Nightmare Bonnie. Sadly, Nightmare Bonnie's not here. He's kind of my favorite. But like, Nightmare Cupcake is literally the GOAT. Nightmare Cupcake is goated. And I also have this pretty controversial opinion. Nightmare Cupcake is way better than Toy Cupcake. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 wave. This is the 4th wave I have. Now, on to the next wave. Yeah, this is obviously the shortest wave I have because there's only 1 character. The sister location wave sucked, not gonna lie. So, the only plush I have is Ennard for this wave. But I am considering Lolbit soon. But I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Moving on. Now time for the perfect decent wave of the FNAF 6 Pizzeria Simulator series. But once again, I hate to break it to y'all, but I unfortunately do not have almost every single character once again. Bruh. And I know y'all are gonna be like, how do you keep skipping every character you don't have or you don't own, bro? Do you always go for the cooler ones? Well, to tell you guys, yes. And I'm being sincerely honest. But I do only have 2 characters, and they're still pretty solid cool. Except one you are all not gonna agree with me on, and it's gonna be controversial. Yes, controversial. Okay, so first up, we got the literal elephant in the room. He's orange and he knows magic. Get it? Because he's an elephant, and he's orange, and he knows magic. Okay, back on topic. We got Orville. And I added a cape. I call this the Grand Magician's Cape. It actually looks pretty good on him. And then last but not least, the one y'all aren't gonna agree with me on, Candy Cadet. And as a matter of fact, I got a shocking opinion, a shocking controversial opinion. I fuck with Candy Cadet.
What did he say?
And I understand why people hate this one. Because it's all just printed on color and nothing special, nothing else special. But man, give the guy a break already. You can already tell what character he is by design, so what's even the point of talking about this anymore? This character right here, he's suffering bad. We gotta help him out. And you wonder why he's my profile character. Candy Cadet is goated. He is as shiny as a metal tin can. And this, I don't even know what's in here. Too bad it's a busted myth that he stands up. But do I really care? No. All I gotta say is Candy Cadet got played dirty. First, he got removed off the Ultimate Custom Night roster in 2018. And now this. Man, justice for Candy Cadet. Cause this is just pathetic. Like, all the way, y'all. Justice for Candy Cadet. He's here, he's there, he has candy all day and everywhere. It's Candy Cadet, man. Hashtag justice for Candy Cadet. Woo! But yeah, justice for Candy Cadet. Moving on. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm finished with those transition segments. I'm finished with the whole transitions thing, which is why I put FNAF VR Help Wanted and FNAF AR Special Delivery together, along with some recolors I have. Some shitty recolors I have. Starting off with only one character from FNAF VR Help Wanted I have, Dreadbear. Then we got Frostbear, a real character with his own mechanics. That's not an actual skin. Frostbite Balloon Boy. VR Toy Freddy and Livewire Toy Freddy, the Gamer Twins. Shamrock Freddy. Radioactive Foxy. And last but not least, two recolors. Two shitty recolors. Well, actually, I kind of like one of them, but we got the pink black light Freddy. And yes, if it's already noticed enough, I got rid of the bow tie and gave this dude a black vest, and his name is Glenn now. And then last but not least, we got tie-dye probably the only good tie-dye plush from the tie-dye wave, because, you know, that wave sucked along with the clown wave. And that is everybody here, and now on to the final group of plushies. The custom characters. Oh boy. Okay, think of it like this. You take the worst plushies out of your collection and turn it into something else. You re-image it, or at least try to. And that's what I came out doing. Okay, so first up, we got Albert Roosterhine. Yes, his name, his official name. And his debut was in Fazbear Gang. First appearance, episode 2. And last appearance, episode 4. He ends up getting mauled and eaten to death by Nightmare Cupcake. So yeah, we got Mr. Al here. Whoa. Now we got my weirdest custom ever. Mango. Hyper Mango. The M stands for mango on the hat. It's probably the most embarrassing, weirdest custom I've ever made. And then next up, we got Frederick. And he is balding all the way from the scalp. He's balding. Okay, you take 2 clean socks, you put foam and straw in it, give it arms, and you give it a face. Yeah, that's what Saki is, alright.
Ah, sick!
Saki the sock puppet, along with his father, Rocky. Now, last but not least, I got, hint, 2 future villains for Fazbear Gang. But without further ado, introducing these 2, the Grand Wizard from Hell. Yeah, if you think the eyes are way scary, just look at this third eye. And the back, we got Corpse. I used probably a bootleg Nightmare Foxy plush I had, and just stuck it on there, stuck all of it on there with hot glue. And then last but not least, the most atrocious one yet. Yes, very atrocious, and still kind of needs work. But we got Lord Emperor Dark Zoo. Yeah, the whiskers, the one red beaming eye. In fact, this is from a bootleg Bonnie plush I had back. And it's not even a rabbit, it's actually a rat. Gave him a rat tail. Still needs work though, still needs work. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our devastating group of custom plushies. Officially, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Five Nights at Freddy's plush collection of 2025. So now then, I was counting behind the scenes and I overcounted over 37 plushies running strong. And more to come one day when deserved. I am thankful. So if you made it all the way to this part of the video, you are a legend, a real one. You are a real fearless legend if you made it this far. And just think of this as a Thanksgiving video, since it is actually a Thanksgiving special video. So happy Thanksgiving. You know what to do. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Recount again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and stopping at normal Foxy, 37. All right, cut.